second to boot up here. Pre-sorted all my Legos this evening. Happy Halloween's Eve. Oh man, they're gonna get right to it. We have Dobby. Da-na-na-na, Dobby! Hooray! We finally made it to the end of the minifigures in this set. This set really has been a lot of fun, though. Hi, Bee Bandit. How are you? How was church? Yeah. Now, I am excited. It's definitely been one of the darker, I think, Harry Potter sets that I've done. Good. Do you have any big plans for Halloween? Some of these pieces are... Doesn't have a whole lot of small pieces, though. I think we're going to have to end up doing the chandelier. And that might be a little bit of a pain. Because we're going to have to spin this sucker at some point in time. And that makes me nervous. You know, I don't like manhandling the Legos. Let's see here. Silver pieces. Flat silver pieces. Flat black pieces. Let's see. I was smart today. I was looking so forward to this live. I pre-sorted my Legos. So there's no way anything's missing. Because I just had a lot that I knew I wanted to get done in this live. I don't think I've ever finished 2 solid bags in one live. Hi, Brickable World. How's it going? This is your first time in my stream? Well, welcome. Welcome. Oh, wow. Now everybody's showing up. Happy Halloween Eve, guys. Gotta get the Halloween candy somewhat. Yep. Hi, Blitzbricks. How are you? Happy Halloween Eve, everybody. Hi, April. How are you? It's also your first time? Wow. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. For those of you who are new here, my name is Breezy Builds, and we are working on the last 2 bags of the Malfoy Manor. I've been working on this pretty much so all month, slowly but surely, in stop motion shorts, and I am determined to finish it up this evening. Also, we finally pulled our Dobby. Thanks so much. Now, I've really enjoyed it. It's been one of the darker Harry Potter sets, for sure. When I was debating what I wanted to build for Halloween, it was between this and Morticia's Cottage. And I'm really glad that I picked this one, because it's been a fun build. It's had a lot of Easter eggs in it. You'd like to do some films as well? You should. You absolutely should. I get really humble whenever people ask me about the building and the filming process, because I'm like, I don't know. I just picked up my phone and started filming. That's all I can suggest to anybody, is just don't use anybody else as a marker. Just do what you think looks good. This set has had a couple stickers, though. Have I made any mocks? You mean like my own ideas and that kind of stuff? I like to add little things to sets. I don't know if I'm brave enough to like just completely branch out and free build like Lego Masters. I will say I do have the makings of the sitcom tower, the one that's made up of the 2 Central Perks and then the Friends apartment and then the Seinfeld scene and then the Big Bang Theory, and it's just one stackable tower. I have the makings of that, and I've been trying to kind of work up the guts to do it, if I'm being honest. But if I do, that'll probably be a project for next year. What kind of mocks do you do, Brickable World? I think I've seen some of them on the community spotlight from Brick Together, or yeah. Playing Tetris, if anyone remembers that. I promise you, B, I remember Tetris. Let me know when you find Centipede and Paperboy. There we go, the house crest. You have a giant 100% mock Lego City on your channel? I'll check that out then. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it. I don't think I've seen the whole collection, so I'll have to go skim through all of your videos and see if I can see what all is there. I wish I was that brave. I'm just not that experienced of a Lego builder. Hi, Connor. Welcome to the chat. We are finishing up the Malfoy Manor. It is a set that I have been working on throughout the month of October, and I am determined that we are going to finish it tonight. Being that it is Halloween Eve. Do you have any big plans for Halloween, Connor? Just call you Ricky? Okay. That's fine, Ricky. We can do that. No, this is a set. So I've done a couple little things here and there while I was shooting with it, but I'm not too far off of the schematics. I'm not that brave. Oh no, I gotta pry these apart. Where did my handy dandy knife go? There it is. You're sick, you can't go trick-or-treating? Oh man, that's lame. Well, if you're sick and you can't go trick-or-treating, maybe you can at least get some good candy on clearance the next day, and that way you can have it all to yourself. Because that's what I always tried to do. I always tried to keep all the candy for myself. Pretend like we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. Be right back. We'll see you soon. That is not going to come apart easily. We're going to have to come back to that. Oh no, my brick picker has failed me. Oh, this is when I wish I had nails and I don't. I'm sitting here talking to you guys and I accidentally stacked these two little bricks on top of each other and now they do not want to come apart. Here, I have an idea. Let's see if I can get it this way. Sometimes leverage it against something. Let's try the reverse brick. There we go. Took 2 brick breakers, but we got it. Now I gotta get this one off the brick breaker. It's 7:12 there. That's about what time it is here. I am also on the East Coast. This is my favorite time of year, though. I like it when it gets darker earlier like this. That and I can start having my pumpkin spice lattes without feeling guilty or off season. You're in New England? Is it getting chilly up there already? I'm in the South. We're pretty, like, nice solid 70 degrees year round. Ooh, that was a nice Lego snap. The windows, I think, always make the best snaps. I should pull some of them off after this and maybe record some sounds. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of work on the back, and then I'm going to turn it around. I've done the stairs, I've put them together, but they're kind of, they like to fall off a lot when I'm moving it around, and I figured we'd just wait till the very end and put them on. Me, what state am I in? I'm in North Carolina. I am in North Carolina, so I'm right near the coast. Where are you guys all at? Rhode Island. Nice. More tiny gray pieces. I do love all these spare tiny gray pieces. They are convenient. They were talking about the brick bucket challenge the other day. I don't have a huge bucket of bricks or anything like that, but I do have like 1 or 2 of these that are full of like tiny spare bricks. I was like, if that's all I have to do, I think I'll manage. That doesn't seem too painful. But then I see some of these people that have these giant 5-gallon tubs of bricks, and I'm like, you're in trouble, dude. You're in trouble. You're in Arizona? Most underrated state. Just lost. What's... Oh, most underrated state? Rhode Island is the most, you know, I guess I could see that. It's very small and easy to overlook. But there is a lot of history there. for sure. And that's something. That's also kind of what I think I like about living in North Carolina. There's a lot of history here. I could go, you know, to a historic park or landmark or something like that any day of the week. In fact, the park where I walk my dogs is actually a historic Beth Barra park. So, the site of some major Civil War battles. And that's always cool to go appreciate that scenery. They do a lot of community events. And in fact, that's where the trunk or treat that I'm volunteering at. Not that I don't love Lego, but I do also like to be engaged in my community. There we go. That's kind of cool. Those little shackles up there. Oh my goodness, where's this going? Okay. Me or her? What are we talking about? What did I miss? Oh, I am in North Carolina, guys, if that's what we're asking. I'm sorry if I missed something in the chat. I'm keeping up as best as I can tonight. We got more of these silver flats. Man, I'm having to use the brick breaker way too much this evening. Need to get it together. What city? Oh, I'm in Winston. And this goes up here. Yeah, I think the tricky part's coming next. I think we're going to end up building the chandelier. And that is that's on the back, which means I'm going to have to flip it around. 5 subs till 100. Nice, let's go. What D&D figure did you get last night? Okay, so I need someone to tell me this guy's name because apparently he is a famous vampire and I don't know enough about the D&D figures to know who he is. And I was so busy looking up Harry Potter today that I completely spaced about the D&D figure and forgot to Google him and find out. He's got a cape. He's so cool. I was so glad that we got to open all 3 of those minifigures last week. We got a Jiminy Cricket, or last night. We got a Jiminy Cricket. And that was super cool. And then we also ended up with Luna and her lion head. Bye, Blitzbrooks. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Oh, cool. I hope you have fun. There's a lot to do. Let's see. Oh wow, we got 7 likes already. Nice. Hopefully we can do a little bit better than that by the end of the night, but I got a long way to go on this Malfoy Manor, guys. Hope people keep stopping in. Let's see here. I am live. Thank you very much. Thanks for the update. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to end up building the chandelier. For sure. These are pieces of the chandelier, I think, that are coming together here. This is where I needed to double stack these. That would have been a great thing to know ahead of time. Then we've got, which way do these go in? This way. Little prongs for the chandelier. I think these are the chandelier. We'll know by the end of this bag. I did pull the dolly already. His face is really interesting. I think his ears are kind of rubbery. Top it all off. I think we're about to turn it around. Yep, now we got to turn it around. This is the part that makes me nervous. This is the part that makes me a little nervous. This is why I've built the stairs, but I haven't added them on yet because they swivel, and moving it around and stop motioning things and filming it and building it for you guys, they just kept falling off, which I guess is a good and a bad thing for these 10 and up Harry Potter sets, because it's almost like they were meant to actually be played with. Like they weren't really meant to be, just a display piece. They could be, but there's something that's also made to kind of fall apart and go back together easy. My Great Hall set is that way a lot, in a lot of aspects too. Like there's a whole scene where Hagrid's riding in on the boat and McGonagall is greeting them, and those pieces fall off every time I move it, but they snap right back on. So it's not that big of a thing. So what kind of Lego themes do you guys like to build? Or do you guys play Lego Hogwarts or Lego Harry Potter? I've noticed a couple people kind of coming over to the stream that are more into the games, which I haven't played, but I would love to. So this is one of the coolest Easter eggs. That's the death symbol in the tile floor of the Malfoy Manor. I did not realize that until I was watching somebody else's review of the set. I built the whole thing and didn't notice it until somebody else pointed it out. Let's see. Making tiny chairs. Which pieces do I need? And 6 of these. There's those. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for tiny green pieces. How many of those do I need? 6. I have had a ton of fun building this set, though. It's been one of the darker Harry Potter sets for sure. There's a couple other ones that are supposed to be coming out that are from the Deathly Hallow movies next year. I'm excited if they actually get through with Luna's house, which is one of the ones that's rumored to come out. And she's one of my favorite characters. And it's her and her dad's house in the final fight scene. So if that actually comes to fruition in 2026 like they're talking about, I would love to do more Deathly Hallow sets because it's kind of a theme in the sets that I don't think we have seen very often. 6 of these. We're going to build all, I'm going to do all these chairs at once. And these. 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was mostly chairs. Cool. All right. All right, chair number 1. That was simple enough. Huzzah. Where'd it go? There it is. How many of these do I have to do? There's 6 of them. I'll set the minifigures up in here when we're done. But I want to get through that chandelier first because I am nervous because apparently it swings.
This is not just innovation. This is smarter innovation. A tech revelation making kitchen life a flawless navigation. Ultimate control. Convenience. Precision. This is smarter living. This is GE Profile. And up to $2,000 back on select appliance suite combinations. Available at Queen City Home Store.
Used to build furniture for a living. Now I do it for fun. There we go. So does anybody else have big plans for Halloween? Anybody doing a trunk or treat? Does anybody in the chat actually get trick-or-treaters anymore? Because I haven't gotten trick-or-treaters since COVID. Okay, so this one actually is going to go a little closer to this edge according to the diagram. Okay. And this one will sit back here. Oh, that's closer. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Actually, I just kind of want to move that over there. That way we can see the fire. And that way these chairs swivel. we go. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, you guys aren't very chatty tonight. That's okay. I'm not chatty some nights too. We can't all be super chatty all the time. Then we have a longer one. And another short one. This seems kind of precarious. I guess. Yep, there it goes. That's how the table slides together. Flip it over. Ha! Felt like that wasn't the way it was supposed to go. Now we've got it. Yay! Slow and steady wins the race. Actually might end up getting to finish this with you guys. And these in the middle. Another one of those, and then it's got a peg on the end of it. Does it? Yeah, it does. Make sure these are all facing the right way. Go ahead and stick Dobby up here. Oh, he is out of the way. And those go inward that way. Trying really hard to make sure that I follow the instructions for you guys, because that can be one of my toxic traits, and then I get lost and out of order. Oops. Gotta put little brown pegs on all of them. When I see little pieces like this, I always wonder like what other sets they might possibly be in. Kind of like the little frog in the Tranquil Garden. How they just turned him brown and then stuck him in the bonsai tree. And now it's a flower petal. That's all you need to be, all you need is just to be told that it is something. Then your imagination takes over. It's like, it is a frog. Nope, it's a cherry blossom. You're right, it's totally a cherry blossom. All right. Now we are going to put the table on. It's gonna sit right there. Actually, that's a lot more sturdy than I thought it was going to be. Kind of covers up the Easter egg, though. You gonna put the Easter egg in there and then cover it up? Well, I know it's there. I guess that's what's important. Oh, now we're moving on to the chandelier. Oh, this is going to work out. We got this. We got this. It's not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. I believe in us. Which way is this thing going? It's going out. All right. This piece. Yep. Come on, don't give me a hard time. There you go. All right. And now the candles. This reminds me of when I put all the little candles in the Great Hall and they all started swinging. And I was like, are they supposed to swing? Yes. This is really sturdy feeling, though. When I was watching the videos about it, apparently it's supposed to fall. Or maybe they just made it fall. Maybe it's sturdy because it's supposed to fall. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see. There we go. Putting all these tiny little flames on. I have so many spare flames. In fact, if I do ever get nominated for the Brick Bucket Challenge, I don't think I'm going to have to stress too much because my brick bucket is not that big. All right. That's actually super fun. There's our chandelier. Now we just got to get it up in the ceiling. What else do we need in order to do that? We need this piece, one of these. Basically everything we got left. Got it. I think we're going this way. Yep. And then this one. Another one of these. And this will end up going on this front part of it. Does it go all the way in? Yeah, I believe so. Oh yeah, I think this sucker is actually meant to fall. Unless it's not supposed to go through. No, it can't go through the opposite way. It has to go through this way. And it is kind of loose. Maybe it is meant to fall. Nope, that's a spare piece, but how does this go? Okay, I see now. Got it. Lock it into place. Now it's much more sturdy. There's our chandelier. That's so cool. I dig it. And no, I don't think it is meant. Oh, wait. No, you just pull the pin and it drops. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, nope. That didn't work. Yeah, that wasn't nearly as catastrophic as you would think it is in a Lego set. Like I was saying, some of these sets I really think, with the 10 and up sets on Harry Potter, I think they kind of knew what they were doing with some of the more gently used pieces that fall off all the time. It's kind of meant to be moved around and played around with. That is the end of bag 12. Yep, moving on to bag 13. Like I said, I was smart. I pre-sorted all my Legos this afternoon. I was really determined to finish this set with you guys on Halloween Eve. Oh, I am so far behind in the chat. Apparently my screen froze. No wonder you guys aren't seeing me chatty. Yes, please remember to like and subscribe. Hi, Lauren. It's great to see you. Yes, it's been a very fun build. So actually I was... Sorry about that, everybody. So I don't know if I'm going to break it down or keep it up. I had thought that it would be something fun to build around Halloween each year and kind of make it slowly build a little Halloween village kind of thing. But then I think about taking down all these pieces and sorting out all these little Lego pieces back into little mini bags. And then my anxiety goes through the roof. It makes me nervous enough moving it around, let alone taking it down and then putting it away. I gotta get behind the table and find Nagini also. She fell right before we went live. And she's back there somewhere. I just don't want to disturb the set to go get her. I know where she's at for the moment. I know where she's at for the moment. And that's what matters. Hello, Princess Chevy. That's a cool name. Welcome to the chat. Do you build Legos? If so, what's your favorite theme? And what are you working on right now? Let's see, what are we doing first? Okay, that's where we're going to start. In the top right tower then. I am so sorry I got so far behind in the chat, guys. I did not realize I had fallen that far behind. It's like my chat froze up or something. Oh, it's Jennifer from Down to the Bricks. Oh, it's good to see you. Yeah, no, this castle has been so much fun. It's good to see you. How have you been? I've actually been working on this set for almost an entire month now. Slowly but surely, I've been savoring the build. Hiya, Odelay. How's it going? Look, 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 Odelay. Odelay. It's Dobby. He showed up. He's finally here for you, bro. Front and center all night. tiny little... Where'd you go? This is one of those things. I pre-sorted my Legos, and I'm still having trouble sifting through. Not cool. Oh, there we go. Here's the rest of them. Back to regular streams soon. Good. I was actually wondering because I missed that one Saturday, Friday morning, and then like I tried to tune in the next week and I couldn't find you guys, and I was like, oh man. But of course, you know, I was wondering. I'm glad you guys are going to be back soon. That's for sure. Because I enjoy hanging out and building with you guys on Friday mornings. So these are fabric Odelay. These are actually from one of my wooden puzzle sets that I got, and it came with 4 of these. And we used them for dice rolling in D&D for a long time, and then I was like, these could also be used for sorting Lego pieces, and so that's what I have been using them for. I have a ton of them. I also have some very nice leather ones in the D&D stuff. But they're kind of overkill. That's not where that goes. I'm not sure how this is actually supposed to sit on here. Because that's not going to connect to anything. Hold on. Did I miss something? I did. I did. It's all good. See? Toxic Lego builder trait behavior. That's what happens. You have 5 Ensure left. Okay. How's that going for you? Well, I've also got this bowl, which I like to use for the teeny tiny little pieces. So, but yeah, I'm not above using what I can in the house, especially from the D&D stuff, because some of that stuff isn't even D&D stuff, it's just stuff that we've repurposed. A lot of the D&D stuff is just stuff that we've repurposed. Alright, let's try this. Maybe. Because I think that is supposed to be flush with the edge. And this is supposed to be on the back. But it's not wanting to go on, and I do not want to force it on. This seems impossible. That's how you know it got serious. I had to stand up. Brick breaker time. I feel like this is Definitely supposed to go further back in here. But I am just not hitting the angle right for whatever reason. Would I want to lead an online group for D&D ever? No, but I know somebody who might actually. I am not the world's greatest DM for running stuff like that. I kind of get caught up in the story writing of it, so. But I do know some people who are really interested in DMing, so let me kind of run it past them. And we will see if we can get it lined up. Okay, maybe this is. Let's see. Maybe it is supposed to go over the ledge a little bit. Maybe the angle in this is just a little off. We'll find out. If it's not how it's supposed to go, I'm sure that we'll find out in the next page. Now that's off again. It's a little weird. Now, a lot of times when people do D&D online, they do it via Zoom or something like that. You just kind of have to do it on the honor system. We all got kind of used to it during COVID. I will say though, it's much less engaging online. It's a lot better when you have everybody kind of in the room. Because I've had some online D&D campaigns where it just kind of became obvious in the background, like the person was not paying attention. They were like playing a video game in the background or something, which is cool. Like if the game is lacking and you're not interested, that's fine, but just log off, dude. No, there is no honor amongst thieves in D&D. That's right.
This one's for the girlies. Tingles are out, moisture is in. Meet for your type. What's up tonight is posse.
Yeah, no, it's you can do it online. It's far more engaging in person though. And there's a little bit, more of an accountability system, instead of operating on the honor system, especially when there is no honor amongst thieves. Like John Walker plays. Nice. We had a really good campaign going for a couple of years, but it kind of fell off, I'd say probably in the last 12 months. Now it's kind of turned into a annual Friendsgiving tradition to sit down and play D&D. All right, so here's where I find out whether I screwed this up or not. I don't think I did. I think it's meant to sit slightly over the ledge. Slightly. Which would make sense. Nope, didn't screw it up. Cool. All right, that's how it's supposed to be. Good. Good to know. Whew, I don't have to tear this whole thing down on live. Which actually makes me way less stressed out than it used to. If it falls apart, oh well, I guess we get to build it again. I am thinking that I might take this one down though, and actually just kind of make it a Halloween set that I break out and put together around Halloween. I'm thinking I'll probably break that and the pumpkin farm all the way down. This actually wouldn't be that hard to break down. Good night, Bob. Have a good night. Even if you guys can't stick around the whole time, I appreciate any time you guys choose to come here and spend with me building Legos. Getting to share my fun hobby with you guys has been a real joy these past couple months. And the closer we get to 100 subscribers, the more excited I get. Because, like, if we can smash not only my monthly goal, but my goal for the end of the year before the end of October, that would be amazing. Yeah, and it'd be fun to have it next year to rebuild it, you know? And, like, maybe next year I'll do, like, a full-length stop motion with it. Or maybe I'll just solidly do it on live or something. We'll find something different to do with it next year. Or maybe I'll just build it and put it by the front door for my non-existent trick-or-treaters. My ghost of trick-or-treaters. The tale of the trick-or-treaters that once were. That is the right one. Yes, it is. Nope, that's not the right one. My fault. These are all very similar. There we go. That's the right one. These are all very similar. Are we still in shot? Let me see if we're still in shot. Yeah, we're still in shot. I thought we might be. I tried to line up before time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. My adding Aragog to it really didn't go over the way that I thought it would, because Aragog was like a quarter of this. It just ate the whole scene. He just literally. So I could probably do more with it next year. I was thinking Aragog probably would pair better with my Great Hall set anyway. Because I probably will leave Aragog up. He's been a lot of fun to just mess around with. You're still here. You're catching up on Monopoly Go. Hey, that's fine. We all have our version of Candy Crush. That's for sure. Everybody keeps trying to get me to dip my toes back into Minecraft the game. And I'm like, I want to, but it's just like, that's a real rabbit hole. And I have a lot of rabbit holes going on right now when it comes to Lego. I have several sets that I wanted to build before the end of the year. And now I have this big giant mystery box over here that I don't know, and I can't know what it is until 48 hours. Apparently that makes a difference to some people. So I don't think maybe. But Narcissa did come with the set. I've got her on the stairs with the Malfoy family. I just detached the stairs because they're so fickle. But she did come with this set, the minifigure. The whole Malfoy family was there. Let's see. Now, center. Nope. Try again. Nailed it. Right. And where's the spoke for the steeple? There it is. The set's also a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So like the square footage issue in my house is a very real thing. So not every set makes the shelf. Not every set makes the shelf, unfortunately. No, this is the scene. This is the Malfoy Manor house. The scene where the kids are in the dungeon and Dobby has to come popping in and save them. And then they fight Narcissa, and the kids get captured by the Death Eaters. So this is not actually anywhere on Hogwarts grounds. Yeah, the scene where they kill her on the table. Yeah, Nagini fell behind the table right before I started filming, and I didn't want to disturb the set and crawl back there and get her. So she is here. She's just she's behind the table at the moment. That's where she's hanging out for this live. Let's see. Now we're going to put on the side pillars. Yep. Okay. This one. This one. And we're going to flip it over. Oh, that is a teeny tiny little black flat. Okay. I'll find you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I checked all of my Legos before I went live today and sorted them all out. I was so determined to get this finished with you guys tonight. It's not like I didn't drag it out for all of October. And I'm not going to get to go live for Halloween, so I wanted to make sure that we all got a chance to hang out and finish it. Because you guys have been tuned in for this one. Oh, don't mind Dizzy. She's just going to stop in and get some water. She is not looking forward to Halloween. She is not a fan of strangers coming around our house. That'll be 5 golden galleons. What am I doing tomorrow? Actually, I don't have anything on the agenda tomorrow except for filming and kind of hanging out around the house. I've got a lot to do to get ready for the trunk or treat tomorrow afternoon. And it's been kind of a hectic week, so I decided to just take the day and enjoy it, get the house straightened back up, do a little bit of filming, and then go do the trunk or treat. Which side faces outward? This one's going to go on this side. There we go. That's not how that goes. Hang tight. Don't you love it? That is not how that goes. Seems like how it goes, but it is not. I think I've gotten this one kind of backwards. I think I built the right side instead of the left side first. There we go. Was trying to build the wrong side. That's how it goes. That's much more better. Much, much, much better. Now we're going to do another one. Two. There we go. Let's see. I don't want to not say something and you guys be like, it's okay, Odelay. This is a very chill channel. We don't have to all, it's okay. Come up with something. Space Cowboy Ninja. Space Cowboy Ninja. There. This piece goes here, right? Yes, here. These face down. Sorry. I messed up and started building it backwards, and now I got to finish it backwards. Excuse me, Dobby. Switch sides of the tower, please. Thank you. There we go. It's really starting to come together now. I think we just got one more tower to build. Then that will complete the Malfoy Manor. All of these tiny little spokes. Oh, are we going to put another rail up? I don't think so. Excuse me, Dobby. Sorry, buddy. Here, hang out on the table for a little bit. These are little skeleton feet from Minecraft. Maybe I should do a short on that, just like all the different pieces that I find in different Lego sets that are the same but repurposed. Because I have found a couple that just kind of make me chuckle. Yeah, they do. I can see, I don't see it when I'm looking at it like straight on because I'm here, but when I look at you guys' shot, yeah, I can see that it does. It looks super creepy. Mm. Let's see. Oh, we are going to put in another rail. Cool. All right, I'm down. Let's do this. The rails were actually surprisingly easy. They just kind of, they give you one good Lego snap. There's a rail that goes across the front too. Oh, nope. Are we too close? We are not too close. We should be okay here. Are we locked in? Do we need to slide? You guys seem unhappy here. Really doesn't seem like it's wanting to sit in there, but it's locked in. Okay, stop doubting yourself. And that one goes here. A lot of this piece count are these tiny little details. I will say that about it. Then we have this one, this tiny little pin. And then no, sir, that is correct. All right, cool. Moving on. I doubt myself way too much when I'm building some of these sets. I really do. You just get it together and move on sometimes. It will eventually let me know if I have messed up instead of sitting here worrying about it too much. How many Mormons? All of them. At the same time, probably. Because, you know, they only got one phone. Can be a challenge. Ah, there we go. That makes more sense. We'll do it that way. Huzzah! Now, second one. Gotcha. Taller one. Greater than its predecessor. Oh no. Piece down. Whatever will we do? Being that it's one of these tiny pegs, I probably have a spare, but we'll find out at the end. If I need to go back there, I'll get it. While I'm back there, I'll try to find Nagini. predicted, a spare. Okay, cool. Yep, now I have to stand up and get behind it. Got it. Oh no. Might be glad I have that spare piece. I don't see where the other one fell behind it. I don't want to go moving things around too much. Because that's how they fall apart. Do I want to get up and shower at 4:30? Shower when you get there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, he did pretty good on the ring. He wasn't messing around on that. And you want to know what's really funny is that he can tell you more about the ring than I can. He's got like a whole story about the designer and all kinds of stuff that he likes to tell me. I'm like, yeah, no, look pretty shiny. I love it. But he has a whole story. He knows the origin of it. The lore of the ring, if it were. Okay, if it's cutting into bricks and minifig time, then you might want to pre-shower. Yeah. I don't know. It wouldn't matter to me because anytime I go on a road trip, as soon as I am off the road, I need a shower. So even if I showered before I left, I'd be like, I would need another shower when we got there. Like if it's under 2 hours, I'm fine. But the moment we breach 3 hours in the car, nope, I need a shower. I'm actually going to get to finish this on live, guys. I did 2 whole bags. I mean, also the chat wasn't very busy, so I don't know if this is, something to super be proud of for like managing it by myself and getting 2 bags done. So I am taking Izzy and Harley with me to the trunk or treat tomorrow night. And guess what their costumes are? I'm going to dress them up as Ace and Crypto. That Izzy fluffy and clean, he's ready for car ride. Sweet buddy. But yeah, I'm going to dress the girls up as Ace and Crypto. I think they can pull it off. But I am, a fan. Izzy for sure, because Izzy just takes herself way too seriously. She does a really good Ace, even though she's the white one. And then Harley, the little black one, I like to make her Crypto. Because it's not about their color. It's like their attitudes. Their attitudes kind of are more suited to it. And as you guys have heard, they take their job at night very seriously. Gluten-free, trans fat. That sounds horrible. There comes a point in time when eating's not worth it. Like, and I think you've met it. You just sucked all the joy out of food. Really? Are we not lined up? How is that possible? That would be why, I believe. Let's look here and see. No, we are lined up. Okie dokie. Take your word for it. But if it doesn't want to go on, I'm not going to force it. Okay, it went on. Apparently, I just needed to think about it. Like Lay's original. I don't like Lay's potato chips. That's just me. Ooh, the bat. Where did he go? There he is. He goes here. He's cute. I said in the very beginning this set needed more bats. So I was peeking at some of the sets because I saw Brick Together post about the upcoming Harry Potter sets for 2026 earlier today. I got really excited and I went and checked out some of them myself. I really hope that we get a Luna's house. I would love to build Luna's house. I'm really excited that some of these sets are like taking place like away from Hogwarts. You know? We have so many variations of the castle. I do wish that I had like the big version of the castle. That's like a long way away though. But it's nice to see some of these sets that are not directly Hogwarts. Oh my goodness. It's happening, guys. This is a little more precarious than the other one. That's it. I'm going to put these stairs on real quick. Hopefully not trash the whole set in the process. Like I said, the stairs come off super easy, but I think that's part of the design with these 10 and up Harry Potter sets, just because the same thing happens with my Great Hall. Oh, he doesn't want to sit up there. Okay, cool. You sit here, Dobby. Here we go. Minifig spot. Like things just kind of come off easy. But they also reattach easy and they kind of stay in a solid piece. Gotta get it up under there. Are we attached? Yes, we are attached. Okay. stairs move? Where'd the kids go? I took them all off. Let's set them aside. We have Luna. We have Hermione. And of course, what's a Hogwarts set without a Harry? And we have our Dobby. Let's see. See, that's exactly why we don't put the stairs on until the very end. That is exactly why. Bellatrix and the sword. I'm going to put the sword on the table there, since Nagini's currently hiding under the table. And now let's reattach these stairs. But that's why I haven't had the stairs on until the very end, because I knew that they were going to be a pain and come off. Once they're on there, as long as you don't mess with them, you just use them to swivel on, then they're fine. But I've been moving it around so much with all the stop motion and building for you guys that they just kept falling off. And so I decided to just permanently remove them. There you have it, folks. A completed Malfoy Manor. All the minifigs except Nagini, who's hiding under the table right now. That's fine. We'll dig her out here shortly. Everybody's locked in. We have all of them. Nice. So, I'm trying to think of what those sets would be, right? I mean, like, okay, so we've got the Phoenix, wouldn't have a Harry Potter probably. Hagrid, thank you so much. I enjoy doing the stop motion for you guys. I really do. Like, I wish I could spend more time live. I wish I had the setup to where I could go live and then film while I'm also filming the stop motions. Do my lives while I'm filming the stop motions. That would be awesome. But yeah, trying to think of other sets that might not have it, that might not have a Harry figure. Hedwig probably wouldn't. Oh, did you guys see they're gonna do like a full-size car, a full-size flying car is predicted? That would be cool. Charms class didn't have one? That would make sense though. Oh, what's this spell that Narcissa makes with Snape? We're asking Odelay though, so I won't butt in. I won't butt in. That's also not fair. I watch Harry Potter. I watch all 8 films on a almost weekly basis, so that's not fair. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can kind of see my candles through the windows. So that's what I'm saying. Who needs a light kit? Just put a woodwicking behind it and it'll be fine. Nobody will know the difference. Oh, wait, since Odelay got it wrong, can I answer now? I think Odelay gets things wrong on purpose sometimes. I know, it's so cool. It's like a fireplace in the bathroom. I don't know if any of you noticed in some of my stop motion videos. I'm going to take Voldemort off here for just a second. In some of my stop motion videos that I did for this, I had taken Voldemort and sat him on the toilet back here. And he was just like hanging out on the toilet in a lot of my stop motions. You really like the toilet? Just, well, they had to put something in that room. I mean, they had already done the dungeon down here, which was really cool. And then they already had the kitchen down here, which is where Dobby kind of blinks in initially. And then the whole table setting, and then there's a bedroom, a sitting room, then an organ and a toilet. I feel like they could have done something a little different than a toilet. I mean, they only have one bedroom in this entire manor. But, alright guys, well, that is my live for this evening. I had a whole lot of fun building this set for the month of October. I appreciate you guys joining me, and as always, I hope you guys have happy building. Have a good night.